or something. Anyway, here we go. So, we have Nixotica's endurance race on Evolving Wilds by Ski Freak. Let's take a look at the lingo for the start. Getting a bit of a wonky line there in the first turn, but doing okay. Let's look at the front here. Who is leading the pack? We have Mime right behind Shorty. Not a surprise here. Both these players are very good, so I think we'll see a good battle there. And Ixon actually going for an overtake, a really inside line. Mime going for more speed though, so maybe that will pay off. Going into this ice section, it seems like it is. Oh, but he turns a little bit too much with an extra tap on the brakes, so that's not going to be good. And Elcon actually, out of nowhere, coming with huge speed, and Elcon actually just not a surprise for anyone, but yeah, really showing some dominance here. Let's go back in the pack. Let's look at number 8, Firestorm, 2.5 seconds back. Probably made a mistake somewhere. Don't know exactly where, but must have happened. Just a small one. 2 seconds is basically nothing on a map like this. We're driving so long. Gonna be doing 18 laps today. The players know that, so they probably don't feel too much pressure with a small mistake at the start. Let's take a look down in the pack. Actually, Firestorm making a small touch there, so forgive what I said. Avondale joined pretty late. Probably doesn't know the map that well, but probably will see him pick up the pace as time goes along. So these first couple of laps will likely be a learning experience for him. Let's go back and take a look. We have Squeaky as well. So going into this freewheel section, actually kind of in a battle with Neo Terziel, Derek, and Euclid. They're all really stuck together here, 25 seconds behind. We have 4 players who are all right in the vicinity of each other, so that's kind of funny. So yeah, maybe this race will turn out to be something. Euclid falling right off of the edge there. Oh, Derek keeping control after that little jump. Very nice. Oh, hitting that, but stays on the track. Let's take a look at Raccoon. Raccoon going up into a jump, landing on the magnet, taking a nice long wide slide here, going for the safe line instead of the inside the triangle. Squeaky leaving the server, unfortunately. Possibly I don't think it would be a disconnect, maybe just not enjoying the map so far, but that is all right. Let's go up toward Nazo. So Nazo, a dirt player, very good dirt player in this game, participant of the Nixotica's Dirt Cup, and got pretty far. Got very close to the grand finals, so very skilled on dirt. But the rest of the styles I'm not sure. And also, I believe he joined a little bit late, so probably still learning the map a lot. So we'll see how much he's able to catch up later on in the race. We also have Helt, who is up here, going by the name of LOL player right now. Taking a really wide ice line, so much so that he's spinning out, but that's okay. Zariel up here, going to go past Focus potentially, with the Doge skin. And then moving up a little bit, we actually have Belingo and Firestorm in a really close battle for that 6th place position. So, you know, these players are a little bit spread out, but not ridiculously. Oh, both making a major mistake there. So that kind of evened the playing field again. Zariel going past Belingo. Avondale saying, well, rip me. Not sure exactly what happened with him. Focus coming and passing Belingo. So we have a decent battle here for the 5th through 6th spot. Actually, Rozzy here sitting kind of comfortably ahead of 5th. Or no, ahead of 6th. But, you know, Rozzy is a fast player, so possibly could make up a 12-second deficit given enough time, and no more mistakes like that. And he's actually going to go and do it again. So I'm not sure what Rozzy is doing. kind of just doing the same mistake over and over. But anyway, let's go up to the top here. We have Ixon, who is 2 seconds behind Shorty, Elcon, and Mime. And actually, did someone make a mistake? No, I don't believe so. So, Mime, Elcon, and no, Shorty made a mistake. Shorty hit something. Razi left the server. That is a little bit expected, but unfortunate nonetheless. So Ixon here, coming up behind Elcon and Mime, who are likely going to have a nice long battle between them. 2 dominant players who both know how to risk and fast learn and play on every style in the game essentially, so I have no doubt that they will be able to pull this off. So Elcon getting a little bit of a faster exit, I believe. Mine with a bit of a lag there. Elcon catching up ever so slightly on this ice section. Mime getting a really bad line there. So now Elcon is probably going to pass Mime after this drift, or they will be about dead even, only 0.17 behind. So, ooh, I'm going for that inside line, and I think that was a no slide, so that was a mistake. Nazo driving backwards. And, yeah, we got these 2 players passing Nazo, who's doing the reverse line on this map, apparently, and Elcon making a mistake, so Mime passes him again. So we'll have to see where that goes in the end. But right now, the top 3 are 15 seconds ahead of 4th place. Firestorm kind of sitting on his own right now. We got the Lingo behind him, but he's also 8 seconds behind Firestorm, so not too much to worry about there, I would say. Yeah, so we have the Lingo going for that drift. Very nice. Nazo going for the reverse. Let's actually take a look at this man. Nazo not quite in last yet, but he's actually doing it. He's actually driving the map backward, and I think it is possible. Shorty catching up and passing him. Nazo getting a lot of speed here, actually going at almost the same speed as Zariel. Oh no, he has to do this with internal cam forced. So good luck to him, and he does not make it. So we'll see if he's able to do the rest here eventually. Euclid going into the ice section. Euclid in 14th, sliding out a little bit there, making some minor mistakes, but overall being able to stick with it. Doesn't know how to ice slide or tap the brake possibly, but makes it through the section regardless, so that's good. Nice to see. Doing an ice slide here, and that was smooth. Very nice. Let's take a look at Derek. Derek only 3 seconds behind Neo Terzio, and I think that this could be a bit of a battle between them. Same thing with Raccoon and Sajimon. Let's go up to them. So Raccoon here. Oh, okay, man. A caster's curse really is just real, isn't it? So barely making this jump. Hopefully gonna have enough speed to make it up here. No, gonna have to completely respawn. And does he know about the respawn route? He keeps going for like the yeah, there we go, going for the respawn route. And oof, that was a little rough, but he made it. So now let's look. Shorty versus Focus. Firestorm is actually way behind, a whole minute behind first place here, and almost half a minute behind 7th. So Firestorm kind of sitting on his own. Let's see how far health is. Only 14 seconds, so not terrible. Probably has the possibility of doing way too much of a oversteer there, but it did end up working out, so no problem there. We're catching a lot of people on the ice section lately. Let's look at Focus, someone we haven't focused on that much during this race. And he is just behind Zariel, about to overlap Euclid. Nazo potentially still going in reverse. We'll have to check on him in a minute. that top three. Top three is pretty close. Let's see. Elcon is definitely trying to catch up. Ixon now taking that second place, so this is very good for him. Mime is in the lead by only a little bit, so this is actually not a bad battle, and hopefully all these players don't make any big mistakes or have connection issues, because this is a great battle to witness. So yeah, hopefully they will be able to continue on like this. Oh man, what is going on? Okay. So now, Mime going through. Yep. Ixon falling down a little bit. Elcon once again having the most speed out of this section. Quite incredible how much he catches up to Mime every time we've spectated him here. Elcon always showing that he has a bit more knowledge of how to do at least that ice turn, if not ice in general, than Mime does. And now they're neck and neck, practically inside each other now. 0.002 away from each other, 11 minutes into this race. Jesus. So this is the battle to pay attention to for sure. Euclid unfortunately leaving the server. Elcon and Mime here. Very close battle. But Ixon, let's see how far he is. 3.5 seconds. Not terrible, but it will be some work to try to catch up this deficit. So hopefully he will be able to stick to it and speed through these sections. And it looks like he is doing very nice. Let's take a look down at the back again. How many players do we have? We have Nazo still going in reverse. Oh, hold on a second. Hold on that's cheating. That is cheating. Nazo, you have to go full. There we go. Yes. Yes. Okay. Jeez. I was about to say, you were cheating, man. You can't do that. You have to go full reverse. I didn't decide this. You did this to yourself, buddy. Anyway. Nazo here trying to go for full reverse as long as he can. He's 6 minutes, 44 seconds behind. Let's see who's ahead of him. Avondale picking up the map a little bit better. Looks like he's understanding it. And now going through, going for a decent turn here, getting passed by Helt. Top two close. Are they still close? Let's see. Oh yeah, they absolutely are. This is, oh, but Mime sliding out a little bit. And once again, Elcon taking more speed. Nazo just sitting there for a second, saying the full speed is impossible in reverse. That is unfortunate. Yes, it was the spectator's curse, I suppose. But anyway, Elcon in the lead. Ixon about 6 seconds behind, so this isn't good for him. But it's a pretty decent shot. Oh yeah, very good shot at keeping that top three. Look at that, 45 seconds down is 4th place. So that is interesting to see how big of the gap is here. Backward endurance race when someone adds a when someone makes a map that's all backward, or has a backward section more preferably. Actually, Focus here is right on Belingo's tail, so this isn't decided, and Shorty is right behind Focus, and Zyriel is right. Bro, this is so 4th through 7th is super close. 4th through 7th is a real battle. We got Focus, Shorty, Zyriel, and Belingo all lined up. Not quite ready to take the top 3, but a 4th position could go to any of these players with just a slight little change in how it will go. So let's see here. We got Helt, who when I spectate him is in a full stop, I guess, in that 9th place, quite far behind Firestorm. And how far behind? We have Sajiman, who is 235 behind Helt. We have Neo Terziel, who is still pretty close with Raccoon. Only about a 5-second. Oh, and Derek right here going for the overtake. So this is another real battle. Derek versus Raccoon. Derek sliding out a little bit though, so going to be a little bit far behind. But overall, not terrible. We got Belingo, who's pulling up through, then followed by Focus, Shorty, and will we see him? Who's coming through? Do we have Zyriel? Zyriel making a bit of a mistake, I believe, so a little bit extra behind. Gonna be a lot more work for him to catch up, but hopefully he will be able to eventually. Let's see how he does this. He was talking about the cut. Didn't go for it. Sad. But I believe this is faster than the, you know, proclaimed cut of skipping the freewheel. So now Zyriel is coming up and almost about to pass Derek, but Derek is 1 lap behind, so that means practically nothing. Let's see how Avondale is doing. 7 minutes behind. Remember, didn't exactly get to start at the same point as the others. Started at the same time, but didn't practice as much as the others. Came on quite late, so didn't quite get the same experience in warm-up. And also I'm seeing Mime and Ixon are kind of switching spots here a little bit. So we have Ixon was in first for a checkpoint. I'm guessing he made a mistake, and Shorty leaving the server, unfortunately. So that is really bad to see. Firestorm here making a mistake, I'm guessing. Quite slow through here. Got Focus, who is trying to catch up to Zyriel. Quite a close battle here, only 3 seconds, actually about 2 seconds really, between these two players, so not much of a difference. We still have that battle between Raccoon and Neo Terzio, very close still. Even if it's just for that 11th spot, it's, well, I guess once they pass Shorty, it'll be for 10th place, so that'll be something to watch. So now let's look at Helt. Helt going for pretty decent lines here. Seems like he's keeping the pace. It's just for a lot of these players, they can have a good pace, but they will make some mistakes, and that can cause real problems if you're making a lot of mistakes. Ooh, going for an okay recovery here, flipping around. There we go. Nice job. Let's go back in the pack again. Look at Avondale. Avondale, 7.5 minutes behind. Hopefully we'll be able to catch up enough to make it through to lap 18. We'll need a slight pickup in the pace though. So if he's learned the map, it should be enough. But we will see later on. Let's take a look at the front again. Ixon now 17 seconds behind, and Mime 6 seconds behind Alcon. So this isn't looking too good for the top battle here. Alcon really having a safe lead, 6.5 seconds ahead of Mime. Really nothing to worry about for this player, just as long as he keeps his cool and doesn't make any mistakes, which Alcon is quite familiar with competitive driving. So I think he will do an all right job at that. So now let's go down, take a look. Zyriel, 106.666 behind Alcon. 5 seconds behind Belingo. Still have a decent battle here, minus a couple players. See how far Focus is. Focus is still right on the tail of Zyriel, so quite a close battle. Once again. Nice turn here. Zyriel going into that banking. Very good. The map is very good. The players are learning it quite well, and it seems like they enjoy it. Haven't gotten any really feedback, but you know, the fact that they're still driving it says that it must be an okay map at least. But it is a well-decorated map at that, at the very least. Got Sajima up there, who is 3 seconds behind Helt. So that's another battle to look out for. Firestorm still looks like he's driving on his own by quite a bit, but should be fine. So now, Zyriel, let's see. How close? 2.5 seconds. Focus, only 2.5 seconds behind. Not very bad. Quite a manageable deficit to make up. And also Carlberg, thank you for the raid. How is it going? We got a Focus here, trying to catch up to Zyriel. Leading the pack is Mime, Ixon, and Elcon at the very front. This was a much closer battle for quite a bit. Oh, Ixon making a mistake. So losing even more ground to Mime and Elcon. Mime, who was originally neck and neck with Elcon, is now 14 seconds behind. So Elcon really just taking an easy, nice lead here. And we got our mod Chem here. What's up? And we got going through a turn here. Mime making another mistake. So Elcon can take it nice and easy. Zyriel trailing behind Belingo. And got the Doge skin rocking. Keeps his grip there. And actually Focus right here. Let's focus on Focus. Focus is just right behind Zyriel. Zyriel sliding out and hitting the wall. So Focus is now going to take that 5th place position. Yoink it away from him again. Oh my gosh. Okay, he's fine. So people are splitting up a little bit in the pack. We're halfway through. We are halfway through the entire race. So 18 laps looks like it was about the correct estimate. For time, anyway. So Focus here. Focusing on keeping his line. Very good. Let's look back. Nixotica. Still in somewhat of a close battle with Raccoon. Raccoon not that far ahead, so still a real battle to be watching out for here. And then Derek, of course, not too far behind, sliding out a little bit. Probably trying to, there we go. That bump may have saved. Oh, hello. He says, I hate ice in the chat, so that explains it. Oh my gosh. Wait, hold on. Elcon made a mistake. Did you see that? Elcon making a big mistake. So let's see. How much time will Mime make up here? 17.76 going into this turn. Goes up to 15.8. Okay. Well, it wasn't that big of a gap, unfortunately. Would have been interesting to see them back neck and neck as they were in lap 5 or 6 or whatever, but so be it. Anyway, good driving from Mime through the ice section. Ixon not too far behind. We got decent battle between Zyriel and Focus. Firestorm 209 behind. More than a 1 minute and 10-second gap between those players. Health and Firestorm for that 7th position. So that's a little large, but should be fine. Looking at Raccoon versus Nixotica, and this battle is still going on. Two players who are good players, but probably taking it easy, so they made some mistakes early on. And right now they're keeping pace. So it's nice to see these two players playing at about the same skill level throughout the entire race so far, going into their 9th lap. So let's go down a little bit again. Sajiman, oh, making a respawn. As soon as I switched to him, I was about to say he had a chance to catch up to that 10th position, but maybe not. Anyway, we got Derek again. Coming through, let's see, can he go through the triangle? Oh, a little outside. Slight touch, but I don't think it lost too much time, so at least a little bit better than the last approach we saw. So that is good to see. We'll see if he goes for the triangle next time we spectate him. Zyriel coming in behind Focus, and actually Focus kind of, this 4th, 5th, and 6th are close. Oh, excuse me. Close, but not close. Quite a good gap between these players, but not in the grand scheme of things. Well, okay, well, Zariel made a mistake, so I guess, yeah, there is quite a big gap between these players. Firestorm, 207 back. We got that minute and 10-second gap there. This is close, though. The Raccoon versus Neo Terziel. I love watching this one, even if it is just for 9th place. I mean, it's so close that it is very interesting to spectate here. Going for a little bit of a wide line here, going a bit of a release off the ground. Raccoon skidding out just a bit. Oh. Yes, these races happen pretty much. If I receive a map, I will try to host these races on Fridays when I get maps. So if someone sends in a map and it gets accepted, then I will fit it into the soonest Friday that I can. So today's map is by Ski Freak. And yeah, anyone can join when it starts. And I announce the times in my Discord when the next one is coming up. So if you want to be always notified about it, you should join the Discord and hit that roll to where it notifies you about the endurance race in the Rolls channel. So Raccoon here, 12 seconds behind Neo Terziel. Didn't even mention it, but this is kind of important here. This was the one battle that was going on very close. And now, finally, thank God, Elcon throwing for content. I'm aware that he is streaming this as well, so he probably thought, hey, we gotta have something interesting. Why don't I make a mistake and put myself within 2 seconds of Mime? And this is exactly what we want to see. Elcon versus Mime. Back close again, and Elcon with a... Elcon had to respawn. And Elcon now 1.6 seconds behind Mime. So really giving himself the challenge, saying, I want to be behind Mime to push myself and try to catch up to him. Maybe that's not what he's actually doing, but we'll give him the benefit of the doubt. It's not possible that he just made a mistake. No, he must be 5-heading and trying to throw for his stream. Anyway, going back, looking at Belingo and Focus. This is about an 8-second gap still. Not much to spectate there. Firestorm, 2 minutes behind. Firestorm taking this map nice and easy. Got Helt, Neo Terziel. Big gaps here. Big gaps for the most part. We got Sajiman making a mistake. Might get caught up to by Derek here. Ooh, that is not good. Sajiman might actually get caught up to by Derek. Let's see, where is Derek? He will be coming through this section shortly. Well, not too shortly. Actually, Derek is quite far behind. Wait, so who is Neo Terziel? Wait, who am I? Okay. Who is making all the mistakes? I am so confused. No, Sajiman did get passed by him. Did he? Who was okay, I'm confused. Yeah. He got passed substantially. Got Avondale, who is 10 minutes behind. Hopefully we'll be able to pick up the pace because there's only 15 minutes after the race is done to be able to finish. So hopefully he will be able to speed it up a little bit. But looks like he's doing okay. Should hopefully be able to get through. And at the front, how many laps are we at? 12 laps and going soon into the 13th. Elcon 1.6 seconds behind. So Elcon versus Mime, very real battle here. Going for a nice wide drift there. Elcon going for a much deeper jump than Mime. They both have two very different approaches to the lines in this section. Completely different lines, actually. Elcon once again going super risky on that outside, and last time we saw him make a mistake there, so I don't know why he continues to risk on a turn like that, but so be it. Goes for a more direct line than Mime and catches up. He's 0.7 behind and somehow didn't touch there, amazingly. So now he's only 0.8 behind. Let's take a look. Ixon and Belingo. Ixon 14 seconds behind. Pretty secure third place here, so long as he doesn't make a mistake or disconnect. So Ixon having a decent pace on this map, but I think he is probably not too worried about that. He's probably kicking himself for the mistake he made a long time ago that is now biting him in the butt. So let's take a look at Helt again. 3 minutes, 50 seconds down. As we can see, these players are getting better at the maps as they go along. For the most part, we're seeing players get a lot faster and more consistent. So even them being, you know, very far behind in the times doesn't mean they are, you know, slower on the maps. It just means they have made mistakes that have accumulated to that deficit, which is what we're seeing. Focus here, right in front. What? Zyriel saying needs some water, and hopefully his water is close because oh my god. Okay, 0.003. Jesus. Alright, Elcon versus Mime. We're watching this now for sure. Oh my goodness. So I was gonna check on him. Zyriel actually just sat there and decided to AFK, which is fine. But he is giving up to some positions, I believe. Elcon versus Mime, a real battle for the ages. I mean, they both are risking super hard all over this map. And you love to see it when really good players join the race, because it gives us good matches to watch just like this. Elcon and Mime going through and doing a nice drift here. Mime not having as much speed. Elcon going for an SD that's going to result in a lot more speed there. Man, Elcon really knows how to risk through those sections. Let's look at Mime again. And 0.2 behind. Yeah, there should be a nice photo finish at the end here, hopefully. Mime right behind. Oh my goodness. Alright, we'll give this a minute to simmer down. We have Ixon, who's 18 seconds behind. Must have made a small mistake, but overall the pace is still there. Bilingo, minute 24 down. Haven't really watched him. Where is Risky Fin? Sajimon asking where the Risky Fin is. Yeah, where'd you put the Risky Fin on the multi-lap ski? Come on. Focus. Only a little bit, 5 seconds behind Bilingo, so this is another battle to watch between 4th and 5th. 3rd is a little bit set in stone, I believe, but 4th and 5th is not a bad battle indeed. Firestorm, 50 seconds down, about? I don't even know, but like, yeah, quite far down from Focus, so probably don't have to worry about him. He's looking like 6th is the spot he's gonna take. Zyriel, like, over a minute and a half behind Firestorm, so Firestorm has no worries about someone catching up to him. Zyriel was a bit closer, and I believe was actually ahead of Firestorm, but he decided to take a water break, so he is now in 7th, you know, quite far behind. Was doing okay for the whole first half of this race, but decided to take his break, so oh well. Let's look at Raccoon and Neoterzio. How close are they again? They're not that close. There is like a 25-second gap between them. So, yeah, not as exciting as it was early on when players are a little bit more close. Let's take a look at Derek. Derek, picking up some good lines here, actually. Let's see how well he can do the ice section now. Actually doing it not too bad. Going a little too far inside, so I had to adjust there. But other than that, you know, not terrible. There we go. Derek is definitely learning the map quite a bit better now. Take a look at Sajimon. Sajimon, 7.5 seconds down. Probably guaranteed to finish. The only player we really have to worry about is Avondale, who probably is not going to finish, but 12 minutes down. So 3 more minutes to spare, going slower. So 8 laps, accumulating 3 minutes slower than first place. That'll be hard, but we'll see if you can do it. Anyway, let's get back up to this real fight, which apparently Mime made a big mistake because now he's 7 seconds behind. So the photo finish is not looking like a reality anymore. But there are only 3 laps left, 3.5 laps from this point. So, you know, there is room for error from Elcon, but if he sees that deficit, he'll probably decide to just safe it and grab an easy first place. I'm going super inside there. I actually thought his wheel was gonna get clipped on the inside, but it didn't, so good on him. Taking a look at Ixon. Ixon going nice and wide here. Ixon taking a wide drift, keeping a lot of speed. Ixon not losing too much time on these front 2 players, driving really good pace regardless of the pace of these front drivers. So good to see him continue in that 3rd place position. Belingo is down a little bit, minute 34, but driving smooth, clean lines, focus. Actually not too far behind Belingo. We still have that 8-second deficit, but you know, 8 seconds can be made up over the course of 3 laps with just 1 mistake from Belingo, where focus doesn't make a mistake. So this is a battle to look at for sure as well. Firestorm about 50 seconds down, so still 6th, looking good for him. Zyriel 420 down, let's go, from 1st place. So that is something to witness. Helt 11 seconds behind Zyriel. Something could happen here because we have 4.5 laps left excuse me, for these players. So they definitely have room for things to happen in that time span. Sajimon, 8 minutes, probably a good, very good chance of finishing on time with 15 minutes left. So that is good to see. And we have Derek, who is 30 seconds behind, and Avondale. 12:15 with, oh my goodness, no. Please. I want to see him finish. Oh no, please. Do the secondary respawn. Oh no. Alright, well, he made it. How much time is that going to lose? 12:25, okay. So now only 2.5 minutes to spare from when Elcon finishes. That's a little dangerous. But hopefully we'll be able to finish in that time. Let's take a look at Mime again. 8 seconds down and touching the side as we look at him. So that's unfortunate. Well, now 7.79. Maybe Elcon will make a mistake somewhere. Let's actually watch Elcon and see his lines. Maybe I need to curse him a little bit. So Elcon here going at a decent pace. 2.5 laps left. And taking a nice long drift here. Very, very risky line there. Taking a long outside turn and getting it very nicely. Elcon really showing mastery of this map and probably won't make any mistakes. In fact, I will guarantee he doesn't make any mistakes that cost him this lead, because he has it in the bag. And yes, it's a very good map for endurance. Make sure to join my Discord if you want to be notified of when the next endurance races are, because that'll be super cool to see more people playing them. So Elcon going into the second to last lap, you'll see how he goes. Firestorm going over here. Zyriel being a full lap behind Firestorm. And Zyriel also being, what is that, 16 seconds behind Helt. Possible to make that up, but not with mistakes like that. And definitely not with just driving off the edge like that. So I have a feeling some of the wine is getting to Zyriel. He warned me beforehand that he was a little intoxicated, so that might be the cause there. Okay. Yeah, let's just spectate who's behind him. Raccoon. Raccoon is 2 minutes back from Zyriel. Zyriel has no worries about keeping that 8th, I don't think. But God, who was behind him? Neo-Terzio was close. But no, this gap is about 20 seconds now, so it's not really that close, unfortunately. But, you know, so be it. These players at least are finishing, which is great to see. They're getting close to the end of this race, so always awesome to see as many finishers as possible. Oh, Zariel going for the nice wide drift, passing Derek here, who's been showing some nice ice skating tricks with us. Oh my gosh. Taking another nice wheels there. Very interesting colors. Oh my, okay, wait, can he do it? Can he get back on? Yes, he can, very good. All right. Sajimon, here we go. Following Belingo, I think by a lap or two behind. And you know what? Let's go up and look at our top players, because this is going to be important. We have the final lap for Elcon and Mime. Let's take a look from Elcon's perspective and watch him go through his final lap here as he's coming up to it really close here. Going for a nice long SD. Another SD to the left. Very smooth, high speeds, and thank you, Ellie, for the resub. Going for a little jump here. Yes, very good. A wide line. Elcon beautifully executed. So Elcon here, 1 lap left to go. He just has to not throw this lead away. He has a whole 8 seconds that he can get rid of in this lap and still just win. So can he win another edition of the endurance race? We will see. As we're getting some massive lags. Like, my goodness, I don't know if that's just me, but like, I'm getting huge stutters, and I hope the other players aren't getting that. It's entirely possible, though. Mime is 7.5 seconds behind. Coming through this checkpoint, he's now still 7.5. So Elcon looking strong. And there we go. Taking a nice left here. Passing Neo-Terzio. Falls into the void. Goodbye. Elcon going nice and fast. Taking a good transition there. Losing the gear, not quite the thing you want, but whatever. Elcon going with 42.27. Let's see if he can do a sub 43. If that is possible. Probably not. Ooh. Ah, he almost threw that away there. So, one last difficult section. Definitely taking less risks now. He makes that jump. He's fine. Going wide. Very shaky last section here for him. This last lap, I think he's feeling a little bit of the pressure. Raccoon passing him on the right. And now we have the last couple turns on this map. And Mime is nowhere to be seen. He tried to make a push. He's 6.5 seconds behind, so he did catch up by a second, but that is a bit of a deficit. And Elcon goes in backward into the finish and wins this second edition of Nixotica's endurance race. GG. Mime going and taking second in reverse. And Ixon here coming in through third place for sure. 28 seconds behind, but that's no worries. Still a third place nonetheless after a long 44 minutes of driving. Also going for the reverse. Everyone is doing it. Ixon taking that third place. So now let's see. Focus versus Belingo. 14 seconds difference. This is quite far behind. You're getting some pluses, so good map, Ski Freak. Focus, taking a wide turn here. Belingo, not much to worry about. Let's see. Won't make any mistakes, I don't believe. How much time does he have to save here? 14 seconds. So I believe Focus does have a huge deficit to make up here. Belingo would have to make a huge mistake for someone to be able to catch up. Belingo turning here. No mistake there. And no mistake here. So Belingo will... yeah, he's fine. He's fine. He's okay. Belingo will make it through. And just a few turns left and he will be done. So focus. Not enough time to catch up, I don't believe. Taking one final turn, one loop, and Belingo comes in 4th place. GG. And he's going for the reverse. Oh my... Bruh, do not. Is he going to lose this? He better not make the same mistake again. I don't think he will. Okay, Belingo takes that 4th. That was very close for him. Focus taking 5th place. Firestorm now. Being trailed by Helt. But, okay, that's like a 3-minute deficit. So Firestorm is going to be taking the 6th place here. Firestorm. Going, let's see, can he do the triangle? All right, nice. Another turn. Yes, very good. Firestorm is then guaranteed to get 6th place here. Helt, wait, what? Okay, no, he's going through. Okay, he's like exactly 2 laps behind or 1 lap behind. So there we go, Firestorm, 6th place. Helt here. Yeah, thanks for playing Focus. Always good to have people come online and enjoy the race. So, Helt here. Going for a nice turn here. I made a lot of Focus puns on you. Also, Ski, if you want to, yeah, release the map. There you go. Release the map and make sure people can play it. So now we have Helt going through quite a long way to go on his last map. And yes, this really is a ski freak scenery, isn't it? Oh, Helt making a slight mistake here. Let's go down and look. Where is, do we still have... Avondale is still playing, and 14 and a half minutes down. This is going to be so close. He is going to have to drive really, really fast for these last 4 laps here. Or else he probably won't be able to make it. So we will see who is still driving. We have Helt, who is doing something. Who is trailing him? Actually, wait. Oh no, he's like a whole lap behind. Never mind. See, I keep thinking these players are right next to each other, but no. Whenever I see them pass each other, it's a whole lap difference between them. Kind of confusing. So now we have Helt coming through. Doing a nice jump. Going into these last couple of turns into the full speed section. Nice. No SD. But there he goes. Finishing up lap 18, and Helt comes in 7th. Taking a look at Raccoon going into his last lap. Somehow made a clutch. My life. Left arrow got glued or something to your finger, and you managed to put it back right. What? Jesus. You need to fix your keycaps or something. Health says that the map is a little harder than the pro laps ski, just so you know. But it's a good map. Raccoon regaining that gear. We'll have to do something that's like a more accessible, or I guess not more accessible, maybe even like a less accessible endurance race format. That's like shorter, kind of cup mode endurance style. That has like a qualifier or something. But I already organized enough stuff. I don't have the time to. So maybe someone else wants to. Who knows? Yeah, I would organize it. I just don't have the time. I have too much other stuff on my plate. Raccoon here. Wait, hold on. Zyriel passed him. Wait, hold on. Oh my, wait, is this close? This is kinda close. Only 8 seconds between Zyriel and Raccoon now. So, Raccoon might come in 9th place. Zyriel is ahead. The drunken bastard might be able to do it. Full 3 minutes behind 7th place, though. Let's see, can he pull it together? It would have been like an American version of the TMGL, basically. But we were discussing it, and then the person who like talked about organizing it the most, I guess, didn't really feel like it, so who knows. Oh, Zyriel making a mistake, so now I think actually Raccoon could pass him again. No, Zyriel is too far ahead. People didn't submit maps? Well, there was no call for maps though, was there? There was no like open map request as far as I'm aware. No Discord made for it. Anyway, let's look. Zyriel, going in. Going in reverse. Oh my goodness. Is he going to get past? No. Zyriel getting that 8th place, followed very shortly by Raccoon. Very true, Ski. I made a bunch of templates, but I never felt like it was gonna be like actually organized, so that's why I was skeptical about it. And Neo Terziel actually right behind them. So now Derek, right here, we'll follow him in the 11th place. Probably, yeah, he has enough time. 5 minutes to finish this lap. $50 minutes, 53 minutes of driving. That has to be painful. Yeah, no problem. You didn't feel any lags, but maybe it was your drunk. Yeah, everyone should play it drunk. You won't have any grievances about the game if you're drunk while you're playing it. But yeah, Derek coming in. No lags, good. Probably because there were fewer people playing as well. Like very, very quickly we got down to like below 15, which was good and bad. So like the experience was not bad for most, I think. There we go, Derek coming in 11th. GG. And now Sajiman, 11 minutes down. Can he make it? And more importantly, can Avondale make it? 15 minutes 37 seconds. I don't think he can, but we'll see. He has 2 laps left to do in 4 minutes and 17 seconds. Let's take a look at Sajiman first. All right. Hey, just don't have the stream on and you won't know when I'm spectating you. That's the easy fix. Anyway, Sajimon here going in and finishing up his final lap with a 54.45? 44. All right. And watching the GPS. So I get to watch Ski's GPS again. Okay. Avondale. Now, our final driver. Nobody else is here. Just Avondale. Let's see. Can he do it? I don't believe he can, no. Alright, hold on. Let's calculate it at the very end. We will give him an exact amount of time at the end, at the last lap. We will give him something to race against. How about that? So he'll have one more lap, and we'll see, can he finish it? We'll see how much time to extend it by. And going in. Got that pretty smooth. Oh, except for the server lag. Okay, getting this smoothly. Less than 2 minutes to finish. The ice was alright, not gonna lie. The ice section was okay. Avondale going in for a final drift here. And 1 lap left. How much time do we give him, chat? How many seconds do we add on? He'll have 1 minute and 30 right now, which is not enough. Maybe we extend it for one minute, 60 seconds. What? Wait, what are the commands? Oh no. Oh, add time in minutes to the countdown. Okay. Add time 1. What? That wasn't 1 minute. That added like a whole ass 2 minutes. The fuck? Did you see that? I pressed 1 and it added 2 minutes of... Okay. What is wrong with the server controller? Anyway, he gets 3.5 minutes to do this last lap. He better finish. I think he can do it. Remove time 1. Then it's just gonna remove like 4 minutes or something. I don't trust these commands anymore. I'm not messing around with it anymore. Let's just see, can he do it with 3 minutes left here? More importantly, can he get a sub 1 hour time? Is it possible? Because technically, even though the finish timeout is 15 minutes, you know, if he gets a sub 1 hour, I'd consider that legal. Because 1 hour is the exact amount of time we start with at the beginning. So, let's see. Dink Donk? I don't have Dink Donk, no. I let some of my mods add all the better TTV emotes or franker faces and stuff. I'm too out of touch to actually know what's good or not. Are you still editor? Probably. If not, I'll add you. So, 1 minute left to finish in under 1 hour. Can he do it? Oh, he got that very good. Yo, he's kind of a pro right now, not gonna lie. Okay. He did not like the triangle. Can he do this last drift? Didn't go for the drift. Maybe tactical. Maybe he's just trying to go a little bit faster. getting a poor gear there, but not his fault. 30 seconds left. He can do this. All he has to do is stay on the track, and he's got this in under 1 hour. He can do it. Up here, don't make a mistake. And Avondale is finishing. Yes, he got it. There we go. GG. Avondale coming in last place, but finishing nonetheless. So there you go. Very good. So these are your final rankings. Elcon, Mime, Ixon, Belingo, Focus, Firestorm, and the rest. And then Avondale. Very nice.